What's up, guys? Welcome to this week's cash envelope stuffing video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Brianna. I do these videos every week. I get paid weekly, so I do stuff my envelopes weekly, so I hope you enjoy the video and decide to stick around for more. Today, we are going to be stuffing $345, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. We are going to start off with car care, which is going to be getting $200. Thank you so much for all of the support in my last video, guys. I definitely was very emotional and showed my vulnerability, but I feel a lot better knowing that I'm not the only one that feels that way. I never want anybody to feel like they're struggling or stressed or overwhelmed. I don't want anyone to feel that way, but it does make me feel better to know that I'm not the only one that does feel that way. Like, I don't want anybody to struggle, but I also don't want to be the only one struggling. So let me count out to 200 real quick. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So thank you so much. I have over 200 comments on that video, and every single one of them was positive and helpful and kind. So I really appreciate you guys being so just sweet and helping me to feel better, because I really do. And I have made some changes in my budget, and I am going to talk about that in this video, so just stick around and I will explain that to you. So car care has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, and 300. And for anyone who missed my last video, my car needs some more expensive maintenance type repairs done to it. It's 4 years old and it has 80,000 miles on it, and it's just time to do some more expensive stuff to it, and it came kind of unexpectedly. So I am now saving up that money, and I need about $1,400. So that is what I'm saving up for. Food is going to be getting $30. So we're going to do a 20 and a 10. And I do have 5 in here, so that helps a little bit. So we now have 35 in food. And then fun is not getting anything because I am going out of town this weekend on my birthday trip. So my fun money is going to be coming out of my travel envelope. So fun has 5 in there, and it's not getting anything this time. And same with spending. My spending money this week is going to be from travel, because I'm going to be doing a lot of spending while I'm out of town. So there's no point in putting spending money in my spending category. And then I will put some coins in the coin jar real quick. I don't have a ton, but there is a little bit in here. Alrighty, moving over to our sinking funds. All of my envelopes and this really cute dashboard is from Lily Budgets. Her Etsy is always linked below in my description box. Miss Candy is going to be getting $10 this week, and that is my dog, for anyone who might not know. And she now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and $100. That is so good. And she doesn't even realize it. She's going to be staying with my parents over the weekend, and she loves to go to their house because they have a lot of land, and she gets to play in the yard and play with her cousin Chief, and she just loves it. Christmas is going to be getting $10, and it is a little bit low because I did more Christmas shopping. So we're now at 10, 20, and 25 in there, which is not much, but that's okay. We still have time. Clothing is not getting anything, but there is $20 in there, it looks like. Gifts is getting 5. And we now have 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45 in gifts. This is just for anything that I might want to buy for someone that's not related to Christmas or for Christmas. So I'm kind of just slowly adding to it because I don't have any more birthdays for any friends and family for the whole rest of the year, which is great if you ask me. So I'm just slowly adding that up. Health is not getting anything this week, but there is $500 in the bank, and I have $10 in cash in there. Home is going to be getting $10. There's a 20 in there now, and I guess I will just use these two 5s because I don't have any 10s. So we're at 25 and 30 in home. Hope everyone is enjoying October so far. We had a nice little cold spell come through, but now it's back warm again. It's like in the 80s for the next week or so. So I felt like it was fall, and now it feels not so much like fall anymore, but that's okay. Alrighty, my new phone category is getting 10, and I seem to have messed up somewhere because I don't have a 10. Interesting. I will come back to that because I am not really sure what's going on with that. This savings category, this is part of the adjustment that I made. So I am prioritizing my car first, and then I'm going to add a little bit to phone each week and most of my savings to my 6-month emergency fund. So what I actually did was I had $1,100 toward down payment and $1,100 toward my future house. Both of those categories, the money in those categories got moved over to my emergency fund. So those categories are both empty now. My home binder is completely empty. I took all of the money out of it. And my down payment, this was my down payment savings, but I'm now just making this my emergency fund savings, and this is all prop money because the real money is in the bank. I'll put a screenshot on so that you can see. So I now have $3,000, actually let me add the money. So I got paid interest yesterday, but it went into my account today. So it was, I rounded it up to $12 because you'll see in the screenshot, it's like 3,000 whatever it is and 99 cents. So I just went ahead and added another $1 because I do have a penny laying around here somewhere. So we now have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,020, 3,030, 31, 32, 33, and 34. So 3,034 is in my emergency fund, my 6-month emergency fund, and that is halfway funded now that I moved that money around. That's what felt like it made the most sense to me. I am a little bit bummed that I now have $0 saved for my future house, but the house is not like a time crunch. I don't have a time limit on when I need to have my house built, so I'm not really too worried about it. I'm more worried about my emergency fund. So that is now halfway funded, so we only have $3,000 to go, which is very exciting. And then self-care is going to be getting 40, 20, and 40. And I'm not really sure what's going on, but I will just see here in a second. So we're at 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, and 10. And I need 130 for my hair appointment, so that's exciting. No, self-care is actually getting, okay, self-care got 30, and I think I just put 40 in there. I was looking at the wrong category, so I'm just gonna take a 10 out. So we're at 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100 in self-care, which is still good because my hair appointment is not until November 15th, so we have plenty of time to save for that. Okay, it's all adding up now. It's adding up. Okay. I needed a 10, so I just got one out of there. Okay. So travel is getting 40, and I'm going on my birthday trip tomorrow, and I could not be more excited. So we are now at 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 410, 420, and 430. So that should be plenty of spending money for the weekend, $430. And that does not include the Airbnb. We've already paid for that, so this is strictly for food and spending. And now that I've fixed whatever was going on, I am putting $10 into my new phone. I have an iPhone 11 and it's just old and outdated, and I want to get my own phone plan because I'm currently on a family member's plan that I don't talk to anymore. So it's time for me to get my own phone plan, but I'm just slowly saving up so that I can pay cash for a new phone. So my goal is like $800, I think. So we're just slowly chipping away, and we're at 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, and 290 in new phone, which I think is really good. it's adding up pretty quickly. Alrighty, before I finish up this video, I actually want to do a little bit of a quick little bill exchange. I am going to put these 100s right here, and I'm going to trade out some money from my car category, because since I am going to have to pay so much, I'm just going to put my 100s in here and then take my 20s out and put them in travel, because I'm going to be spending that money. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. All right, so let's count this one more time. 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300. Yes. That just makes more sense to me, since I am having to save so much for my car care envelope, and my travel money is going to get spent, so there's no point in having bigger bills in that envelope, because they're just going to get broken up anyway. Alrighty, don't need to count that again. So we are good to go for my birthday trip. I could not be more excited. If you're watching this video on the day that it comes out, which is Thursday, my birthday is Friday. So I am just so excited to be, no, I'm not actually. I was about to lie. I was about to say, I'm so excited to be entering a new decade of life in my 30s. I'm not excited, to be honest, but it's okay. There's only two choices. Either you get older or you don't. So that's okay. I'm gonna be 30 and I don't know how to feel about it, but I am so thankful that you guys were with me here today, and thank you again for all the love on my last video. I feel a lot better and a lot more calm about things. I know what to prioritize now, and I do have a game plan, and you guys helped me a lot with that, to help me see clearly and to realize I was kind of feeling bad that I wasn't able to save for my house, because I know some of you guys have been here since before I even bought my land, and I felt like I was letting you guys down by not saving for my house every week. But actually, a lot of you guys were like, the house is not a big deal. Like, stop saving for the house and start saving for your emergency fund. And whenever you guys said that, I was like, yeah, I totally agree. And I'm glad that you guys agree, because I don't ever want to feel like I'm letting you guys down. But I now feel that you guys do not see it that way, and I feel a lot better about it. So anyway, I am rambling. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing to stick around for more. And if you're not new, thank you so much for returning. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.
Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass in 7 jeans, true religion. I say no.